What is going on, everyone's? We here and we back with another episode of
Is my point valid?
Yes, indeed. I am yours truly, Brandon D.
And I am Camille A. Stalker.
And the topic for today is going to be
Democrats visit Alligator Alcatraz.
so we all know Alligator Alcatraz is in full-blown doggone get your mind right mode right now. And they've been having buses coming in and out. They've been dropping people off. And for some reason, the Democrats wanted to show up and show out once again. I don't understand why. I've never seen them go to any of the prisons that are in Texas that don't have AC. I don't see them show up at the for illegal. For disabled veterans. I don't never see them showing up for anything that has anything to do with Americans. But they sure be showing up at these doggone detention centers for the illegals, trying to demand their way in, and it don't never seem to turn out the way they want to. I think they don't realize they don't have the power that they think they do. But we gonna watch these Dems. They some fools out here, man. We gonna watch them pull up on doggone Alligator Alcatraz and demand
up with this name. That is
they're gonna demand their way in, and we're gonna see how that goes for them. Let's get into it.
CBS News Miami's Nakaya Carrero joins us from Alligator Alcatraz with the latest.
Throughout the afternoon into the evening hours, we've watched truck after truck entering right behind me into Alligator Alcatraz, working.
Say word, they got an Alligator Alcatraz sign right there.
I noticed it. They crazy. They crazy for that, like right there. Okay, where do you want me to sit? Right there. It's perfect.
It's some top-notch troll.
Man, that's hilarious.
That is crazy.
That's
funny. What you see when you pull up.
That's funny.
Man,
round the clock to prepare for the arrival of more immigration detainees. This on the same day as Florida State Democrats showed up asking to check out conditions.
Ms. Lady?
She said immigrants.
Those are illegals.
She said immigrants.
We ain't playing these games no more. We're going to correct y'all every time y'all say this foolishness. Those are undocumented, illegal immigrants.
You're just going to use all of it.
All of it. We got to be clear.
Make sure.
Like Kamala Harris say, let's be clear. These are illegals. They are illegal immigrants, undocumented people. They're not supposed to be here. So we're going to get them out of here. That was Donald Trump.
Okay, because, yeah.
We're going to get them out of here.
Yeah. Like, wait, you started somewhere.
We're told, not today.
So to be clear, we're denied access.
Yes, ma'am. Florida State Democratic lawmakers showed up to the state-run Alligator Alcatraz immigration facility Thursday, demanding to be let in, with concerns of
what these nets is they got on. What them for? The mosquitoes?
Oh no!
Why they got these nets on?
You know what? I think so. I think it's what?
Man, stop playing,
I don't know.
Hold on, let's go.
Conditions inside and outside of the facility.
I just recently got bit as we came walking out here, and my lips are swelling. I know that.
Well, I'm looking at you right now. Where your lips swole at?
Wait, what bitter? Alligators?
What is you? We're gonna let her finish.
Not going to ensure that these people have mosquito spray or that they're covered and that they are well taken care of. And I'm.
Whoa.
That's what they're wearing. That has to be a mosquito jacket. Because look at the hood. You could pull it over your face and zip it.
Ensure that out here and my lips are swelling. I know that money is not going to ensure that these people have mosquito spray or that they're covered and that they are well taken care of.
I ain't got mosquito spray. I need some.
When we first started, I mentioned that people in the penitentiary in Texas don't have air conditioning. It's 100 degrees almost every day in the summertime. I haven't seen any black Democrat show up for these people. But we out here in Alligator Alcatraz, where there are illegal, undocumented immigrants. And we talking about, I know the money that's being used to fund this is not going to mosquito spray.
$4 bottle, but they have beds. They are being given food, but mosquito spray?
Mosquito spray.
And she got bit and her lips swole.
And I'm looking at her and they ain't swole.
Like, make this type
Your
of
brain might have swole up.
make this make sense. And she represents some
district, some representative of Congress.
How are these people getting into office with this type of thinking? They're getting bit by mosquitoes. They have a bed and they have food and they are going back home.
Say, every day while I'm at work, I get bit by mosquitoes. Every day.
You need one of them net jackets. It was a joke.
As we proceed.
And I'm concerned about that.
And when we talk about it being inhumane, that there are questions that need to be answered. There are questions that,
they're talking about people who are going to a facility, once again, that have beds and they have foods. But American citizens, like Brandon's saying, American citizens who are in prison, who are in Texas prisons, who are saying, hey,
Florida prisons too.
All prisons.
Like
all prisons. Hey, let's just get the air conditioners in, but they don't do that. Hey, there are children who can't eat, right? There are a lot of homeless veterans. There are homeless mamas, battered women. Like, there are a lot of things that are happening to American citizens.
But as black people, we choose to fight for illegal immigrants for their rights.
And they don't
have no American rights.
Because they came here illegally. Like,
so me giving you housing should be praise, because I don't have to do that. I'm housing y'all, which means I have to feed y'all.
Which means that they know that, and that the only argument that they could come up with is something as pitiful as mosquitoes.
Inhumane, because it has mosquitoes. And who be picking these people with these stupid behind glasses? It's always bald-headed women with dumb glasses at the forefront of the foolishness.
This is interesting.
we want on the record who's responsible for this. We want on the record, are the toilets working? We want on the record how people are sleeping.
As the Democrat leaders tried to gain access, crews inside have been...
Y'all don't even go this hard for public schools, because here in Texas, there's mold in schools, air conditioners are not working, and y'all talking about this. Man, forget y'all. For real, forget y'all.
Y'all some trash human beings.
Man, there are people... Like, once again,
y'all playing games.
Do toilets work?
I want to know how they're sleeping.
In Texas today,
with their eyes closed,
there are schools that have mold in them, and there's nothing being done about it. But do toilets work?
Working around the clock. As seen in this video from Chopper 4, more tents are being set up.
So there are unsafe conditions, and we can't go in because there's safety concerns for us lawmakers, but there's no regard for those detainees who are here.
And while Florida Democrats are sounding the alarm, Republicans are moving forward with the plan. Florida Republican Senator Joe Gruters from Tampa spoke with CBS News Miami for Facing South Florida and was asked about other concerns like hurricane season.
These tents could withstand a strong Category 2 hurricane, so they can deal with winds up to 120 miles an hour. They're already prepared. And this is where Florida really excels. You know, you have Kevin Guthrie, the Department of Florida Emergency Management. You know, he helped this process by bringing all these materials. This was almost like...
Y'all putting a lot of time and effort into people who ain't even supposed to be here. If it was me, y'all be on y'all way the same way y'all got here, on foot. is the same way you going back to where you came from on foot. So they're housing them there until they have enough of them, I'm assuming, to fly them back to where they come from. That's a lot of resources. That's a lot of taxpayers' money that's going into this. And y'all outside complaining about it being inhumane when keep saying there's American people that y'all do
that
not
need help.
That y'all never stand up for.
That need help.
There are children
that need help.
But you got people like Oprah who go to Africa and start stuff. When in the very city she's from in Chicago,
they can't read. But she has Oprah Book Club, and everybody reads from Oprah's book club because Oprah had said this book is good. But
Tyler,
the children can't
week
read.
behind Tyler Perry talking about he done made millionaires and
he created them. But Atlanta is struggling too.
That's why they moving y'all up out of there. They sick of niggas. And I'm sick of these Democrat niggas. Y'all show up for everything but
except for what's right, except for the thing that is in your face, and you ignore that. And you have people who are saying, hey, we need help. They're waving flags. Hey. They're like, and you won't give them anything.
They don't like support.
You won't give them anything.
And y'all walking around talking about illegals. We want to know how they sleeping.
And then when the Republican Party is saying, hey, we are going to do these things, y'all are like, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. Nope.
Ain't nothing good enough.
Like,
for
what
y'all.
Is good? Like, what is it?
I give you money, you won't mow. I give you rights, you won't mow. I give you the thing. Y'all, there ain't no satisfying you blitz.
This is crazy.
Pure madness. We done with that video.
Talking about mosquito spray.
Mosquitoes. I know that money's not going to mosquito spray.
Okay, you buy it. You got $20 in your pocket. You could get 5 bottles and give it and say, hey, I want to give this to the people.
Hey, y'all, these illegals are lucky they're getting anything. They've been taken the whole time they've been here.
Man. We have to begin to think individually.
Use your brain.
What is right and what is wrong, or what makes sense? Not even freaking common sense, but what makes sense? Does what these people say make sense? Is it helpful to America? And if it is not, then you this empathy thing, you have empathy.
Y'all weaponize
it. But oh my goodness. We gotta cut it out.
Straight up. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. So, like always, it's love, peace, and soul. Bye. Like Soul Train, baby.